Welcome to Thriving Tribesmen. My name is Kuri, your host, and I'm excited to be making this episode. So, when I used to play cricket when I was a young man, I used to play very well, and I was very good at batting. So, for my American brothers, cricket is a sport where you got a bat. It's similar to baseball, but a little bit different. You got pads, and you got one guy throwing the ball. You have to protect your stumps, which are the sticks at the back, and then you have to try and hit the ball in order to accumulate some runs. So I was one of those guys who was really good at timing the ball and then hitting the ball. And then there's a whole sequence where you'd open the batting. So when the guy's bowling the fastest, you're facing them so you can soften him, so you can then, over a period of time, accumulate more runs. So there was a big responsibility when it came to being one of the top batsmen. And I remember once I started hitting a slum within my best. I would come in and then literally come out after a few balls because I just lacked confidence. Then I lacked, there was something going on with my scale. And I think my confidence was affecting my judgment as well. So there was a few things that were happening. And I was thinking about this, and I was thinking how equivalent it is within a sexless relationship that, you know, once things were going well, you felt like you got things dialed in terms of the fact that you could easily have sex whenever you wanted, you could connect the way you wanted, and then all of a sudden something sort of happens and you now lack confidence and you're doing things out of lack of confidence, you're misstepping because you're lacking judgment, and it starts perpetuating this cycle of doing things the wrong way. And I remember getting into this run and I was playing game after game, and luckily my coach was just trying to talk me through the whole scenario. Like, you need to just forget about that shot. And I remember one of our guys who, his parents bought him a whole new pieces of kit, and, you know, got him new pads, new bat, everything. And I remember, you know, him playing with that bat, and I thought, whoa, that's coming off the bat real nice. And I started believing that maybe it was my equipment that was wrong. And then I thought, maybe if I changed my equipment, if I got new equipment, it might change my fortunes. It might change everything. And then I went through this campaign of really trying to get my parents to buy me a new kit. And I got to tell you, got the new kit, couldn't play the game. It was just as bad as what it was. And this happens quite often within a sexless relationship, that when you think things have dwindled, there's this desire of wanting to find something brand new, something unique in order to change it. And this is like the worst thing that you can do. And because whenever you try and do something new, you're not skilled at it, you're going to suck at it, and all sorts. So it reinforces that bad negative cycle within a sexless relationship. So really trying a new thing is probably not the best way of doing it, but you have to be within a good relationship. Sex is already amazing. That's when you introduce new things. So whenever I speak to guys and say, oh, I've tried something new in order to change the sexless relationship, I usually cringe and think, oh no, why did you do that for? Because it really does work against you. Because this is where I hear a lot of guys saying, I've tried everything. But what they mean is that I've tried so many new things, I haven't figured out anything that works. Because if you tried everything, then you're either likely going to be with it asexual, or you're just really bad at doing those things that you're trying. So again, it becomes very important to understand this bit, because when you think about the whole entire process of changing a sexless relationship, it's just learning the tools that will do it. In fact, those tools, you already have them. It's just changing your behavior in a way that projects all the good personalities that you have, everything that is sexy about you. It's already inside of you. You don't have to discover something else that is new. You only just have to show those things that she would find attractive. And generally, it's usually quite similar. If you can show your protection, you can show the fact that you can be trustworthy in terms of the decision making, and you can not falter at any negative situation that happens within the relationship. All of those are the indicators of somebody who is solid and somebody she can follow and somebody she can be feel easily sexually attracted to. So it becomes a massive thing when you think about changing a sexless relationship. Stop thinking about the things that I need to get something new, because when you start thinking that way, it really, really hampers your progress. And again, when you think I need to do something new, it really comes across as somebody who's trying too hard, and it looks like it's going to be transactional. And again, this is the reason why it never works. So hopefully that actually given you some ideas on maybe how to approach things and how to approach things a little bit different. And hopefully this is something that you guys can now take into account whenever you are trying to change your sexless relationship. So there's a quick announcement. Out of the 5 spots that we opened, we managed to get 2 within the process. And kudos for those guys that took the leap of faith and in trusting me with me taking them from sexless to sexual success. So, and again, the slots will be closed today, by the end of play today. So if you don't get in touch today, well, it's now gone. So the next time we open up, it's not going to be at the same price, but a different price point. So, and again, I know most of you guys are like, maybe I'm gonna go back to that price point that I've done. Believe me, it's going to be gone. We're going to be doing Facebook ads very soon, YouTube ads. So it's really not going to be a case of you guys who are the podcast who take priority. We're just going to prioritize people that actually are serious about making a change. So, I know most of you want to make a change. Maybe some of you can afford it. If you guys have asked for payment plans, we're not ready to commit with payments plans. I don't have the right systems for it. I don't have the right, systems for in terms of the business to be supporting that sort of framework at the moment. But eventually, we will put some payment plans so everybody can have an opportunity to join us. So there's it's everything is happening. It's very exciting. We're going to new places, so I'm really, really excited about everything that's going on. Like I said, if you want to learn more, go to our Facebook group, Thriving Tribesmen, and then you'll be able to get an opportunity to get some free lessons over there, as well as you can even get us after my holiday. You can be able to come on into a free call where we'll give you a custom seduction blueprint. So thank you very much for your time, and hopefully I'll be seeing you soon. Take care.